Question 31. If P is equal to this set and Q equal to this set, find P intersection Q. Solution. This is set P. In order to list the elements in that set, Y is needed from this simple linear inequality. Divide through by 2 and you have Y such that Y is greater than or equal to 3. What this set means is that you list the element of Y starting from 3 to infinity. Now, looking at the options, the highest element there is 7. So don't waste your time listing other elements. So let's start from 3 to about 8. So these are some of the elements in set P. Now set Q, to get Y you need to solve this linear inequality by transferring -3 to the right hand side, and you have it in this form. When you add, you have Y such that Y is less than or equal to 7. What this set means is that the highest element of set Q is 7. So you have 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, and so on. So the next thing is to check the common elements or element to set P and Q. Intersection is the common element. If you check very well, you see that 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are common elements to set P and Q. That becomes the intersection. C is the correct option. Question 32. Find the values of K in the equation. 6K squared equal to 5K plus 6. The equation is quadratic. Let us solve it by the method of factorization. In that method, one of the sides is always 0. So let's transfer 5K plus 6K to the left hand side, and you have it in this form, equal to 0. If you compare this equation with the general quadratic equation, you will understand that A is equal to 6, coefficient of K squared. B is equal to -5, coefficient of K, and C is equal to -6, the constant term. Whenever A is not equal to 1, you always get AC. AC becomes -36. By this, your attention has shifted from this term to this term. To factorize, you get 2 factors of 36 whose sum is -5 and the product is -36. Such factors are -9 plus 4. -9 plus 4. What you do is that you express the factors in terms of K, the variable in the equation, and you replace the middle term with the factors in this form. The purpose is to have 4 terms, then you factorize by grouping. So the first 2 terms, the first bracket, the last 2 terms, the second bracket, you equate it to 0. From the first bracket, 3K is common. If you factor out 3K, you are left with 2K minus 3. From the second group, 2 is common. If you factor out 2, you have 2K minus 3 equal to 0. Clearly, 2k minus 3 is common. If you factor it out again, these 3k and plus 2 that are outside combine to form the other bracket and you equate to 0. Next, you equate each factor to 0. If you transfer the respective constant terms, 2k is equal to 3 or 3k is equal to minus 2. You divide through this linear equation by 2 and this by 3 and you have this result. Starting with the smallest number, k is equal to minus 3 minus 2 over 3 or 3 over 2. B is the correct option. Question 33. If y varies directly as the square root of s plus 1 and y is equal to 6 when s is equal to 3, find s when y is equal to 9. Solution. If you interpret the first line of the question under direct variation, you have this result. In variation, we always do away with the symbol of variation and you introduce equality sign and the constant of variation to multiply the term in the right hand side. You have it in this form. When s is equal to 6, when y is equal to 6 and s is equal to 3, this is to enable you find k. So you come here, you replace y with 6 and s with 3 and you have this result. If you add the terms under the square root, you have this result. Square root of 4 is 2. So you have 2 times k is 2k. You have 6 equal to 2k. Divide through by 2. K is equal to 3. Before you proceed, you need to find the equation that is connecting s and y. You simply come here and you replace k with 3. That is the equation. When y is equal to 9, s is unknown. You recall the equation or formula that is connecting s and y, and the formula is this. So in that formula, you replace y with 9. You have it in this form. If you divide through by 3, you have 3 equal to root s plus 1. To remove the root, you square both sides and you have 9 equal to s plus 1. If you transfer plus 1, you have 9 minus 1 equal to s. Therefore, s is equal to 8. A is the correct option. Question 34. The graph of the relation y equal to s squared plus 2s plus k passes through the point 2, 0. Find the value of k. This is the given relation. This point simply means that s is equal to 2, y is equal to 0. In the given relation, you replace y with 0 and s with 2 in this form. If you simplify, 2 squared is 4. 2 times 2, 4. 4 plus 4, 8. So you have 0 equal to 8 plus k. If you transfer plus 8, you have 0 minus 8 equal to k. Therefore, k is equal to minus 8. D is the correct option. The pie chart shows the distribution of 600 mathematics textbooks for arts, business, science, and technical classes. Use it to answer questions 35 and 36. Let's look at the first part there, 35. How many textbooks are for technical class? Now, the number of textbooks for technical class is simply the sectorial angle for technical class over total angles in the circle times total number of books. That is what you have here. But from the question, the sectorial angle for technical class is unknown. To get it, you add the remaining three angles together, you subtract it from 360 total angles in the circle. That is what you have here, and you have 150 degrees. So number of books in technical class is 150 degrees over 360 degrees times 600, and that reduces to this, and you have 250 books. D is the correct option. Question 36. What percentage of the total number of books belong to science? Solution. You can do that in two ways. The first approach is to get the number of books in science class, divide it by total books, and multiply by 100%. If you do that, that is what you have here. If you multiply it by 100% and divide by the total books you have in the school, it becomes this. And when you simplify further, you have this, and 12 whole number 1/2%. Or simply done, the sectorial angle for science class is 45 degrees. Divide by the total angles in the circle times 100%. In fact, what you have here is the same thing you have here. So simply multiply it by 100%, and that gives this, and you also have 12 whole number 1/2%. A is the correct option. Question 37. In the diagram, PQRST is a regular polygon with sides QR and TS produced to meet at V. Find the size of angle ROVS. That is this angle. To get that angle, we need to find each angle of the regular polygon. So once you get this angle, it will enable you to get this angle. Once you get this angle, it will enable you to get this angle. And once these two angles are known, you can get angle ROVS. The diagram is a polygon with 5 sides. So let's get the sum of interior angles of a regular polygon. The formula is this. You replace n with 5. If you subtract and multiply, you have 540 degrees. Let's get each angle. You divide 540 degrees by 5, and that is 108 degrees. Next, get angle S, ROV, and ROSV. So now we want to get this angle and this angle. Remember, these two angles are exterior to the polygon, while this is interior, this is also interior, and each of the angle in the polygon is 108 degrees. So you have angle S ROV plus 108 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Sum of interior and exterior angles. Then if you make SRV the subject, you have it in this form, and when you subtract, you have 72 degrees. So angle SRV is known. The next angle SRV is known. The next angle RSV is the same 72 degrees because both follow similar procedure. Now let's consider triangle ROVS. In that triangle, if you add all the three angles, the sum is 180 degrees, so that angle ROVS is equal to 180 degrees minus 144 degrees, the sum of these two angles, and that is 36 degrees. A is the correct option. Question 38. What is the locus of the point S which moves relative to two fixed points P and M on a plane such that angle PSM is 30 degrees? So let's take this as the plane. There are 2 points on it, P and M. Looking at angle PSM, that means S is somewhere here. You have to construct angle 60 degrees. To do that, let's say this is the point that you mark out. From this point, you use your pair of compass, you take reasonable radius and you draw an arc somewhere here. Now from this point, you draw another arc. From this point, you draw another arc. This is angle 60 degrees. If this angle is bisected, you have it to be 30 degrees. So we join this point together. So if this place is also 30, it means that this side and this side are equal. So from here, PM is a chord. If PM is a chord, that means an arc can be formed in the lower part. So an arc of a circle with PM as a chord. B is the correct option. Question 39. In the diagram, PQ is a straight line. Calculate the value of the angle labeled 2y degrees. That is this angle. For us to get that angle, we need S. And to get S, you need to consider these three angles. Their sum is 180 degrees. Sum of angles on a straight line. So you have S plus 140 degrees equal to 180 degrees. If you make S a subject, you transfer 140 to the right hand side. You have it in this form, and that is 40 degrees. Angle 2y degree and 2s degree, they are also on the straight line, and their sum is 180 degrees. Now you know S as 40, so you have 2y plus 2 times 40 equal to 180 degrees. Here is 80. If you transfer it, you have 2y equal to 180 degrees minus 80 degrees. That is 100 degrees. Remember, you are asked to find 2y, and 2y is 100 degrees. D is the correct option. Question 40. When a number is subtracted from 2, the result is equals 4 less than 1/5 of the number. Find the number. Let the number be s. Let the number be s. From the first statement, the number is subtracted from s. That is 2 minus s in this form, and that result is equal to 4 less than, that is 4, you subtract 4 from 1/5 of the number, that is 1/5 of s minus 4. Multiply through by 5 to clear fraction, you have this result. If you collect like terms, you have this result. If you add, you have 30 equal to 6s, divide through by 6, s is equal to 5. The correct option is C. Peter calls simplified maths. If you are watching and view from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe for more updates, like and share PSM videos. If you are viewing and watching from Facebook, follow and like the page for more updates. Also share PSM videos.